Right then, so before we start, I'm just going to apologise for the confined space that we're in once again. So we've got the main car there, and we've got the accessories all laid out here. So the radio, I bought a Savage recently, and this is what came on it, and I've got a Spectrum, so I'm just going to bind that up with the Savage, and this is actually coming at a good time because I needed one for the 3.5. So this takes 6 AA's batteries, unlike some of them which take 8. Yeah, this has got the receiver on the 3.5, so it's all ready to go. Let's see. Clutch spring there, they come in a pack of 2, and I've already used one, so that's a brand new one there. Used clutch, as you can see, it's in the original packaging because I've only just put it on. So that's one that's come off it, and there's a new one that's went on, which is white. So you've got a charger, that's for your auto start, your Tamiya plug there, focus, that's for your glow starter, brand new glow starter. You've got your readout on top there, and that only works when it's on a glow plug, it doesn't work when it's on a charger. I haven't used that yet. Brand new fuel bottle, not had no fuel in it. You've got your plug spanner. You've got your 17mm hex there for your wheel nuts. Keep your glow plugs there for, yeah, just your generic sizes. You've got a littler one. And we've got some spares here. There you go, that's a good shot. That's for the clutch spacing, so when you're putting your clutch belt on, you'd always lose a few spaces, so that's what they are. And we've got some random screws, just a random assortment, so when I buy stuff there's always screws left over, so because they always come in multiple packs and you never use them all, so you've just got some random screws. You've got some countersunk ones, some button head ones, they're all self-tappers I think. So that's the accessories covered apart from the battery box. And I lost the lid off the battery box on the car, so I ordered a complete battery box just to use the lid. But the battery box on it uses body pins, and this one uses screws, so that they're not compatible. So I haven't swapped it out just yet because this comes with a waterproof seal that goes around. But that's $9.99 on its own, and I never knew it came separate, so that's why that hasn't been installed yet. So if you've got a lid knocking about just for the body clip on, easy just to swap it over. But you can always install this and pay $9.99 or something like that for the silicone seal. So with the accessories covered, so the clutch, the glow start, and there's bound to be more parts that when you see it running later on in the video, that'll be the first time that it's run with these parts on. I will admit that mesh doesn't sound too clever, but it's not too tight because it wouldn't be rolling if it was too tight. So we've got these pull tags on there, very delicate, but I don't really use them for that reason. Just help them pick it up easier. If you're like me, you've got no fingernails. So you've got your body shell. No major damage on the outside. I have cut that out because it was melted. The exhaust came loose and it mounted itself in a different position and just melted the shell. Little tear there, that's it. I have tried to clean it up on the inside, but I haven't used any sort of degreaser, so that's why it's still a bit dirty. So that's the shell, in alright condition. As we can see, the battery box uses body pins, and the waterproof one, which is what I've got over here, uses screws. So front to back, let's go over it. Fully rebuilt the shocks. I've rebuilt everything actually, but The shocks have got 30 weight shock oil in them, all round. I did have 45 in the back, but it just didn't behave the way I wanted it to. Rebuilt the diffs, I've greased the pinion and I've put fluid in. So, right servo. This servo crapped out on me, and this one is brand new, and when it runs, this will be the first time that it's run. Like the clutch and the glow start, like I've said. Fuel tank, 25% octane fuel is what I'm running it on. You will receive it dry as a bone, because you're not really allowed to ship it, are you? Right. The chrome has flaked off the wheels, but no biggie. Just giving you a good view of the car. I'm not trying to hide anything. That's why I'm making this video. So, fully waterproof air filter. Brand new, as I say again. You can tell by the quality of this stuff. It hasn't fell off the car or anything like that. It hasn't been run yet with half of this stuff on it. You will not receive me rechargeable batteries, but you will receive brand new batteries, enough to accommodate for the radio and the receiver. That's the 2.4 GHz receiver there that comes with it. That come with this Savage, sorry. As you can see deep down in there, that's the clutch bell, and they're the spacers I was talking about earlier when I was showing you them in the parts bag. Got body cushions on. Anything else? No corrosion or anything like that in there. Aerial tube. Brand new rear wing, let's not forget. As you can see, it's still gloss. Brand new, brand new. Got your sway bar on the back. Some of them don't come with a sway bar. This one does. Got body washers again, just to stop it rattling about like you see some of them doing. The head's in alright condition. I've had it off. I've had to run oil everything because it was standing for a while. But I think the eBay listing covers most of the backstory. So let's have a look at the condition of the chassis. The A-arms aren't as chewed up as you'd imagine for its age. No minor damage, these are all just surface scratches here. The plastic's still in good condition, not warped with the heat off the exhaust. Still in good condition there. I'll show you that the diffs are in good working order. Yeah. See, that's the flywheel, so if you've got a starter box, this is compatible with the starter box. But it has got the roto start on it. So, it'll be easy enough to start anyway. Just a little bit concerned about that noise there. Won't be doing it any damage because it rolls free enough in my opinion. So on the back, 30 weight shock oil again in the back. The tyres still have a good amount of grip on. Yeah, just excuse that. That's, I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, they do. They have a fin on, don't they? The arms have a fin on. Yeah, the fin's been cut off. There will be a fin there, or on the back. Just that a fin has been cut off there. Right, I think that's it. I'll just do a little starting video, show you the temperatures. Yeah, do a cold start, do a hot start. These come plastic, that's purple aluminium. Purple aluminium further down in there again, so there on the bottom. So let's see what's brand new. It hasn't been run with the spoiler or rear wing, whatever you want to call it. Hasn't been run with the spoiler, the servo, fuel bottle hasn't been used. This charger hasn't been used for the Tamiya plug on your roto start. The air filter hasn't been used. Yeah, there's quite a bit brand new and old, so gonna get some temperatures for you now. So before we start, I forgot to run over the roto start. Roto start 2. Got your little button in there. All in working order. This shaft has been welded right there, but it still works. It's not too cockeyed. And I'll go over, right, there you go. Little nip in the battery wire there. In the black one, the negative one. Doesn't go all the way around the circumference of the wire, just that little nip. So with that all said and done, let's start the car. So firstly, you turn your radio on. Turn your radio on first, so that there's a signal going to the car. And then once we're going, I'm going to move the camera back, because we all know the noise that these make. While we were off camera there, I just set the gap on the carburetor body there with the throttle trim on the remote, and I set the low screw so that we've got a 1mm gap in there. So hopefully it should run. So where's my temp gun? Temp gun here. What are we on? 12 degrees. So it hasn't been run off camera. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the old fuel out, because it hasn't been started since I rebuilt it. First time using this fuel bottle. Don't you worry where to put that. So I'm just going to put fresh fuel in here. So I've got 25% Opti fuel. And if you're wondering why is it so empty if I haven't run it, well, if you keep up to date with my eBay page, I've recently just sold a 3.5 and a TS4N, so that's why I've hardly got any left. So you take that off. First time using this, sorry about using it on you guys. If you like, yeah, brand new fuel bottle. But I don't really fancy like cleaning up a mess today. Got your ear out there, millilitres I would assume. So we've got fresh fuel. What a guesstimate that was, full tank. So what I'm going to do is take this pipe off, so that the old fuel in the lines comes out. So what we done there was just blew through the pressure pipe that connects to the exhaust, which works off the back pressure. So to prime it, we could also prime it like that, but what I'm going to do is insert the roto start, does turn over, and watch this pipe fill up with fuel. This will also tell you that there's no air leaks, hopefully. See, look, shot round there. Fuel is now spraying out of there, so we're roughly about ready. With that primed, what do we need? Give you another temp read out, just to show that I haven't done some mad editing skills. We're at 11 degrees, cold start. That voltmeter, or whatever it is, I don't know, just shows your battery, I assume. Shot up all the way to green. I'm going to draw some more fuel through. If you're new to the hobby, these cold temperatures do not agree with the engine, so that's why it's not starting straight off the bat. But once it's hot, you'll see once it goes. Obviously not enough fuel in there, so I am going to blow through here again. Just put that back on there temporary. Once we're going, I'm going to move the camera back straight away because it's not a nice noise when it goes. Fired, we're firing. Come on. More fuel, I assume. When you can open this, you can actually see the fuel coming in through the needle, so you can judge. Too much on your flooded, and that means you won't be able to turn it over because you can't compress the fuel that's in it. Come on. There we go, come on. And I think my roto start is flat. Just let me get it going, come on. Just get some heat on, come on. They actually sell jackets that go over your head to solve this issue with the starting, so it's not just this engine. Right, a continuous shot, just so you know that there's nothing dodgy going on behind the scenes. Could edit a lot of this out, but don't want you to have any problems when you do buy it. We're at 56 degrees. We're going to bang the glow starter back on now. We're going to do a hot start. So I'm just going to put that on there. See this gauge going up, I don't know if it's in the shot or not. Hopefully it should go first time, or second. I won't give you the running video outside going up and down the street, but one, it's dark, and two, it's raining. I've hotboxed the shed unfortunately, so I'm just gonna go around here. As you can see from before, there was a little bit of pizza slicing going on here, bit of foam swelling. That's that new clutch doing its job, I think. And as you can hear, there was like a little bit of a whistling or something like that going on, and I do believe that that's the mesh, or it could be a deeper problem, but just making you aware of that, because it weren't like that before the rebuild, so I can tell you that. Right, so I think the auction covers everything else. So thanks for watching, don't hesitate to ask any questions. If you do, I prefer eBay, because I never know if I'm going to get them off YouTube or not. Right, thanks for watching. You will receive this